it on? Okay, let's just get started.
Oh, and this is the bottom of all their little
Yeah.
agendas.
Okay. Is this mic on now? Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us. This is our regulatory division outreach program that we have for today. We're going to have a whole slew of presentations for you covering various topics that we know a lot of people have questions on. And, oh, before I forget, I'm Katerina Galakatos. I'm the South Branch Chief, and this is Will Connor, the North Branch Chief. Jim Mazza, who's our division chief, was unable to come today. He got called back to the mothership over in DC. Anything else you want to add to housekeeping?
Oh, no, we can do the housekeeping, yeah. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for braving the weather and security lines up front. So before we start, to give a few of our housekeeping ones. So first is please silence all your cell phones. You'll notice that we don't have reception down here and we don't have Wi-Fi, so it's not going to be a huge issue, but please just make sure that they're on silent or on vibrating. The restrooms are outside the meeting room and to my left or to the right where you guys are facing. The emergency exits are basically how you came in, and so you can go out either one of the entrances, whether I recommend the front because it gets you out in front of City Hall, which is that big open space where the parking is. Breaks will be announced, so please return promptly. The presenters will allow for questions and answers at the end of each presentation, and participation is encouraged. So please be sure to go up to either microphone at the center aisle to ask your questions so everyone in the room can hear. This includes the core staff, so please use a microphone. Again, I think we all mentioned this as you guys were coming in, but the sessions are being recorded, so if you're not talking to the microphone, it's not going to be picked up, and it's going to be kind of awkward on YouTube. So. And if you have any additional questions that we didn't get, addressed, so we have our email, the CESPN-RG-info. Again, I always recommend people go to our website to click on the link directly versus trying to type it in manually, since it's not exactly the most intuitive name. The agendas all have a meeting feedback section, so those little pamphlets you guys got on the way in, at the very bottom has like little stars, and give us, so we are asking that you please fill it out and leave it on the registration desk at the end of the workshop. And the workshop will be recorded, and the presentations will be made available post-workshop on the regulatory website. So if you got to step out for any reason, we will have the opportunity to kind of follow back later up. So that's all I have.
Oh, before we forget, we have a lunch break, and today is farmers market in front of City Hall, and there are also food trucks available. And I think the rain's supposed to stop, so it should be nice out. You want to introduce Kendra?
All right, awesome. So with the opening remarks done, so we'll move on to our first presentation with permit review, starring Kendra Spiker, North Branch Project Manager. All right, take it away, Kendra.